We are the bride, and He is the groom. Join me today as I continue into the topic of intimacy with God, intimacy with Jesus. Thank you so much. Welcome to Pursuing Life More Abundantly.
Holy Spirit, you are welcome here. Holy Spirit, you are welcomed here. Holy Spirit, you are welcomed here. You are welcomed in my life.
So let's jump right into today's topic, Jesus, the bridegroom. I want us to look into the aspect of what kind of life do we have when we have the bride with us. Let's look at our first scripture of the day, and this is going to be Mark 2, verse 18 through 20. And this is what it says. The disciples of John and the Pharisees were fasting. They came and said to him, "Why do the disciples of John and of the Pharisees fast, but your disciples do not fast?" And Jesus answered them and said, "Can the friend of the bridegroom fast while the bridegroom is with them? As long as they have the bridegroom with them, they cannot fast. But the days will come when the bridegroom will be taken away from them, and then they will fast in those days." Jesus' answer to the question of why his disciples were not fasting is quite clear. He said, as long as the bridegroom is around, when he was referring to himself, as long as I am around, they cannot fast. So there's a difference that we are supposed to be experiencing when we have the bridegroom with us. There's a difference we are supposed to be experiencing because we have Jesus in us, living in us, and us in him. That if people are struggling, we are not struggling. If people are depressed, we are not depressed. If people are experiencing economic struggles, we are enjoying an abundant life. If people are experiencing struggles in their marriage, we should not be experiencing the same struggles. So as a born-again Christian, the struggles that the world is facing should not be similar to the struggles that we are facing. Not that we won't face any struggles. Even when he was with his disciples, there was a point he told them to cross over to the other side. And when they were on the boat in the middle of the sea, the storm came against them. Jesus had already spoken what should happen. Go over to the other side. So their destination was not to die in the sea, but to move to the other side. Not that we won't encounter issues, but we will have a word to stand on that Jesus told us we are crossing over to the other side. Jesus told me this is my husband. Jesus told me to start this business. Jesus told me to do this course. So even though you encounter struggles, you will have a word to stand on when those struggles do come. So there should be a difference in our lives between what the world is experiencing and what we are experiencing. It could also be the same issue that you're facing, but a person who is in the world has no word to stand on. But you, as a child of God, have a word to stand on. And when the shaking comes, you will have something to stand on. So there should be a difference when we have Jesus in our life. There should be a difference that is visible to others. A physical difference, not only spiritual, a physical difference that is visible to the world and to others around us, that we have Jesus with us. We have the bridegroom with us. So that's why we cannot fast. That's why we cannot be going through the same struggles. That's why my marriage is going to stand. That's why my business is going to flourish even when the economy is not so good. That's why my children are going to be kids of good morals even when the world moral value is going down. That's why my ministry is going to stand even when other ministries are being shaken. And reason being, because we have the bridegroom with us, because we have Jesus in us, and we are living in him and he's living in us. I want us to look into Matthew 17:24 all through 27. And this is what it says. When they had come to Capernaum, those who received the temple tax came to Peter and said, "Does your teacher not pay the temple tax?" He said, "Yes." And when he had come into the house, Jesus anticipated him, saying, "What do you think, Simon? From whom do the kings of the earth take custom or taxes? From their sons or from strangers?" And verse 26, Peter said to him, "From strangers." Jesus said to him, "Then the sons are free." And I'm reading from New King James Version, but the NIV version, I think I love the term they use there. They say, "So the sons are exempt." 27 continues to say, "Nevertheless, lest we offend them, go to the sea, cast in a hook, and take the fish that comes up first. And when you have opened its mouth, you will find a piece of money. Take that and give it to them for me and you." My emphasis is on the question that Jesus asked Peter. And he asked him, do the kings take taxes from their kids or from other people? And Peter responds, from other people, from strangers. And then Jesus says, so the sons are free. The sons are exempt from paying taxes. And as I was reading it, the Holy Spirit opened my understanding to know that we as the children of God, the sons of God, the daughters of God, are exempt from some things. So if the kings don't take taxes from their children, we are the children of the King of Kings. So there are some things that we are exempt from, things that Jesus already dealt with. He dealt with diseases, so we're supposed to be enjoying good health. He became poor that we may be rich, so we're supposed to be enjoying prosperity. I pray that you catch this truth, that there are some things that you are exempt from. When you have the bride with you, when you have Jesus in you, with you, there are some things that you're not supposed to be experiencing because you have Jesus with you, because you have the bridegroom with you. Thank you so much for your time. I am grateful that you're here today. Enjoy your week. Enjoy the rest of the week. And I will see you on my next video. Subscribe. Hit that notification button. Share the video if you like the information. And don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Instagram as well. Thank you so much. Bye.